Hi, welcome to my database management system project, Stadium Management System. My name is Eric Ajisofumo at Ashesi University. Well, you've probably heard of the Accra Sports Stadium, the Tamale Sports Stadium, the Cape Coast Stadium. What's in common for them? The iconic football matches and wonderful events that are happening in them. That creates the various memories that we have these days. But have you ever wondered how these stadiums are managed? While in Ghana, ideally, these stadiums are under the management of the Ghana Youth and Sports Authority together with the Ghana Football Association to ensure the management of various these stadiums in the country. Well, stadiums span bigger than their various activities like the football, but it can also be used for the national events like Independence Day celebrations, musical concerts, big conferences, among others, as you can see on the screen. Well, this accounted for some few problems because of the various functionalities that it has. For instance, there is low accountability. They're not able to track the amount of money that they made. Also, you can't book ahead of events. They also lack revenue tracking for the various events that they do. And there is a lack of record about the various facilities, their locations and all that. This prompted us to build such a wonderful database called a stadium management system, which has these functionalities as you see on the screen now. We'll go deep into them, so we will later talk about them, not now. The very first thing I would like to talk about is, of course, our ER diagram, the foundation for our database. From here, they are color coded. The strong entities are the pinkish, the weak are the bluish, and the pale are the decomposed table, also weak entities. The strong entities, you can see that we have the stadium having one-to-many relationship where the address such that the address can have many stadiums as such. The address too can have many organizers, but the organizers can have only one address. We can also have organizers organizing many events and many events organized by an organizer or organizers. Well, there are a few things that you might have noticed is that our strong entities have their primary keys inside, and our weak entities do not have the primary keys inside. So that's that. The participants, again, the assumption is that the participants are those who are whose information are stored on the database and can have access to the system by logging in or yes. And then they connect to various events through the payment of a ticket. Exactly. And they can buy as many tickets, they can make as many payments as possible. Now we go straight to our logical table derivation. So we are talking about how we came about with the logical table. Well, the notation is that strong entities with their primary keys are actually underlined and bolded, like this one here. And the weak entities also have it, but those that have foreign keys and primary keys are actually bolded, underlined, and italicized with FK plus PK on their side. Okay, there are some few things I'd like to point out here. The address has Ghana GPS code as its primary key because this is a government contract and government is trying to push for the GPS code into the country. So making use of this will really help in creating some kind of bond with the government and accepting this proposal. So this is how we come up with our logical table derivation. We put those strong entities first with their primary keys. Then later we will consider the decomposed tables and the weak entities, posting in their foreign keys and yes. So for instance, let's stadium and organizer. You can see that you can find the foreign key of stadium of address here as such. It tells you that there is such relation of one-to-many relation. Again, that was a mistake, the board for the stadium. All right, so going straight to our queries. Now our queries, we are looking at how we created the various tables. We'll be considering first the stadium. Of course, the standard protocols go and create table stadium, but there are certain few things I would like to highlight. The stadium has a constraint known as the email constraint, such that you cannot give an email that does not contain the @. I don't know what kind of email is that. Then we go to the organizer again. We have our foreign key ensured here. so that the organizer cannot be someone who is a ghost and doesn't have um, an, an address. And you can't make your address now because we need you in case of any problem. And we continue to create the event. The event has the venue, which is actually the stadium, which is being referenced. And it has the date of registration. From this, we can tell which events are being done and not done. Then we continue with our address. Again, the Ghana Post GPS is our primary key. And standardly, the Ghana Post GPS is actually 16 long, maximally 16 long. Then we continue the participants, and then again, the referential integrity is actually ensured here. So you go straight to our queries, and I hope you stick with me. All right, to our queries. This is our queries. We've already talked about the table creation and insertion. We've already inserted the tables, but there is something that I'd like to show you. We did do some indexing to help push the speed of our searches. Mostly we are going to use the stadium name, event name, sponsor name, and the town that these various events and stadiums are located and are going to happen. Let me run this. Then we go straight to the very first query. Now, the very first query, what it's doing is that it's listing to where is the various capacity stadiums in the country and their capacity in descending order. So from this query, at a glance, we can tell that Baba Yara Stadium is the biggest stadium currently in the country, with at least 40,552 and is located in Kumasi. Then we continue to our second query, which is actually events that take place in this. Again, I told you they weren't able to do their various programs and events, and we use the subquery here. And yes, we have this result. Then we continue to the third query. Then we have that it's identifying the amount of money that they made from the various event. Again, accountability is key for us here. So the various event that took place, this is the money that they made, with the highest being, I think, the MPP rally, or the highest being the Ghana Premier League. That is impressive. And then we have the Vodafone ticket awards. They raised a lot of money from it. That's the So we use the right join and the inner join together to form this. Then we continue to find the participants who actually took part in the event. Again, you can see Linda Atta paying 24,000 to join the VGMA. Chapusa paying to join the press with David Kwashi, the Premier League, and all that. So this will tell us the amount that went into various things. And then we have the various sponsors of the event, right? The sponsor, how much did they pay? Whoosh, that's a lot. Some actually paid as much as 30,000 Cowbell for the Vodafone Music Awards. So these are the various sponsors, and again, into the query, we have it. We have the join event. We have join inside. We have group by, and the likes. We have thirdly, we have our various football matches. Again, as I said earlier on, one of the major events that take place in the country is actually our football matches. So again, this is not to track the whether which team won or which didn't win. Is to track the amount that each team made. Okay, so those that are not yet done, like those who are to be played or those who have played, this is the amount that they've made so far. Yes. So that's all for our queries. I hope you actually enjoyed our presentation, my presentation. I've done a lot of group work, so I tend to say our a lot, but I hope you hopefully enjoyed it, and thank you for your time.